Hello, this
Very
is the
nice.
Lewd Neko, accompanied by commentary Frontier Simon.
Oh, nice.
We're now in the streaming lab.
Oof. I feel important.
We shall see how this works out. I'll give you the streaming.
Nice.
Today we're going to be playing
Very cool. Alright.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yay!
Very nice.
Need that average viewership count up. Happens and I raise you.
Oh. Well, I'll raise you a lol. Oh. Poggers. Kappa Pride it is.
Fine. Wow.
Nice. Sleep. And alright. Oh my god, is that Cap?
Yep, Cap just sent a Pog champ, boy.
Let's see.
Hey, I'm up to 3 viewers. I don't know who, but I'm up to 3. Hello, welcome person. Who it is yet, but I'll have a look in just a minute. Honestly, I'm unsure. Nine more minutes. I think for this stream,
Very cool. Very cool.
Simon, what type of stuff do you like? Cars, technology.
I like my waifus. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get some of that fucking shoe. Spray.
No, please, no. Okay, wait, I'm gonna say it. What's your name? Natsuki is best girl, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Ah.
See, I like my tsunderes. Well, if you find a good tsundere, then
I would like to call it.
who is it? Hmm. Oh? What? Oh.
I like my KDA.
I mean, who doesn't like KDA? You're right.
I'm gonna get so much lashback for that. Come at me, haters. Come at me.
Caps asks, have you played this before?
Have I played Doki Doki before? No, I haven't. Although I have a Metro
That's how I learned JoJo, like all of JoJo's.
The only thing I know what JoJo means, I don't even know JoJo yet.
Yikes! Yada yada does it.
Yada yada. Alright, alright.
No, please. Josh is best JoJo. Hmm.
I may know which character. Oh wow, we're up to 4 viewers.
Very cool.
Very lucky. Oh. Andrew. What's in here?
Oh. Hey Tails.
Well, they go by Banana Nan and then ever on. As far as I'm aware. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, feel free to.
Oof.
I am very often wrong, and my viewership just went down to 3. I was.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes. This is probably one of the most pre-shows I've had in a while.
I wonder why.
Oh. It's not like I actually have someone to talk to or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, I'm the only one who can hear you, right? You're a figure of imagination.
Probably.
That explains a lot. This is the side of me that likes anime but won't admit it. And here I am, and I'll just admit.
Closet weeb.
I only have anime angels. I have good or bad angels.
Oof.
Funny enough, it says I. That went down when my Facebook.
Oof, damn. That's a real shame.
I know, you don't get. You get the lead Neko Twitch. Hey, I got 4 people chatting at the same time. I just need 1 more.
Very
Then
nice.
I'll have the build a community achievement. That even stands for anything. Alright, it is now 12 o'clock. Both of my alarms are going off, and I need to stop it because. Boys. Alright. So let's get live screen here. Alright. Let's pull this up here for a minute. Game. Go.
Oh, the music. It brings back too much memories.
Let me just turn volume down a bit as well. Alright. Okay.
Poggers.
Sadly enough, I can't play it with the controller. It won't let me.
Oh.
Not like this.
Not like this!
Okay, let's get started. I've never played it, so... Okay. Here we go. Oh my. You know when they say, hey, they're like halfway annoying.
Maybe.
I mean, look at how
Just
many
maybe.
E's there are. Okay, here we go. Hey look, I see an annoying girl running towards me. Huh.
Oh!
Let's see, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor. Last I checked, I didn't have a neighbor named Sayori. Alright. Good friends since we were children. I have friends? Simon?
I can't say anything about that.
Dang, even Simon's not my friend. Okay.
Yikes! Sorry!
Yare! You know the kind of friends you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. No, I don't know that, but okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more, tired of waiting up. Okay. Gonna chase me like this. I almost feel better off running away.
That's a mood.
Ooh, fun. Mood. Alright. Oh my. I don't think eyes are supposed to do that. Maybe that's just me.
You don't do that on a daily basis?
Is she laughing or is she breathing? What do you think?
I think she's dying.
I overslept again. Okay. But I caught you this time. I waited for you. Oh wow. I just realized my name in the game doesn't fit. It's just slightly too big.
Poggers.
Hogs. You say that like we were... Sorry, like you were thinking about ignoring me. I don't know, I might have been thinking that. That's mean, the lewd Neko. Hey. I'm lewd, I never said I was nice.
Yikes.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Wow, that was a really fast cheer up. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it to be... Whatever you say. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. By the way, have you decided on a club to...
Yeah, the anime club, right?
That was actually the one club I joined throughout high school, and that was only for 1 year.
Dang.
Club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Did I,
don't
Simon?
remember this.
Did I?
Probably. I mean, did you?
I don't know, did I?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations. On with whatever she's going. Tori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and...
Hey.
Hey. Basically me, but without the games part.
Aw.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
College? Poggers?
My happiness may be important to you, but I never said it was important to me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming not used to the real world.
Dang, that's sad.
Yare. I mean, let's be honest, if I didn't have a job like I do right now, I would be a NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll I guess I'll promise. You try? What?
Having a
Yay!
job and eating at the same time? That's quite an accomplishment.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a kid? No, my thoughts exactly. Wait. You can get a job and be a NEET at the same time. Please sign me up.
I know, right?
Alright, more than that, I'm surprised I even... I've seen her worry so much about... It's as ordinary. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the... Hey. Boy wants me to check out some...
I see.
Check out some clubs.
No. Don't. Please don't.
Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Oh, okay.
And if there was any club, I guess that would be it. Hello? Around and realize I'm the only one. Shit. I thought I'd catch you coming in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's one of my special. You don't need to wait up. thought you might need some... you know. No, I don't know. Because if I knew, I would have already told you. Know what? Oh, that you could come to my club. Yes? No way I am going to your club.
Yikes.
Wow, I'm loving this game so... like, so me. Again, I never said I was nice. Sora is vice president of the literature. Aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99%. I mean, like every other... I mean, I'm already thinking of Love Live here.
You're right.
I mean, you've got K-On!, you've got Live, you've got like 5 other... Haruhi Suzumiya. Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. He was the first one to show interest after the one who to the title said my interest in literature. I know, right? I failed English like 4.
Oof.
I know, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Where... Oh no, I don't like that smug. I had told the club yesterday I would bring in cupcakes and everything.
Best girl?
Heh heh heh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell Saori is really... I feel like she planned it. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yay, let's go! Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul. Make it a donut.
You're right.
Effectively. There's a section of the activities. Ori, full of energy, swings open the classroom. Everyone, the new member is here. Eh? Glance around the room. I'm loving the sight so far. It's an empty classroom. Oh. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Always says things about you. Gosh. Oh my. Seriously, you brought a boy? Okay then. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, the lead Neko, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. My thoughts exactly. Those are my thoughts exactly, Simon.
Yes.
All words escape me in this club is full of incredibly Girls?
Moe girls.
Away girls. What are you looking at? Want to say something? Say. Sorry. Doki. Oof. Go with the sour attitude. Small figure makes probably a first.
Oof.
Also the one who made
Yes, best girl.
for her when she gets. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of something. I'm not sure if it's energy, but this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Say things like, oh, well, it's nice to meet both. Sounds like you already know Monica.
Yes.
That's right.
Monica.
Great to see you again. That's a really, like, voice. Maybe it's just me. You know each other. Rarely talk, but Monica is probably the most beautiful. Basically, yeah, completely out of my league. Huh. I mean, so far, two that sort of appeared, say, more so in my area would be Monica and Yuri. That's just me.
Oof. You're all good girls, man. You're all good.
Reminds me of an English version. Having her smile. You, Monica, you.
Nice.
Wow, both of you think not. Alright, let's see what else we got. Come sit down. Made room for you at. Huh. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Wow, okay then. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooh. Yep, I'm calling it. She's a better girl right now. She knows what I like. I like my tea.
Oh no.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's Monica in one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table. Okay, are you ready? Oh my, that smile. I feel like I'm about to get, like, poisoned.
Yikes. I understand why.
Ta-da! I don't know why, but maybe it's just me, but both Sayori and Monica look a bit worried.
Is it just me?
Uh,
I mean, they look worried, don't they?
they do.
Okay. Am I getting poisoned? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to... I am not saying that line. Moe. How about that? I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me just look a little bit closer here. I see a vampire tooth.
Yes. Yes.
What? I mean, I'm not wrong, am I?
No.
Okay then. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Yes. Sayori talks with her mouth full as she has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Pretty sure that was an in my head thing. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. In quotes. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere else before. Made them for you or anything? Oh my. Major spoon right here. I can see it.
Yes, that's it. That's what's up.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Of course, then again, she's probably yelling it. Not for you. No, you dummy. Wow, they're really going for that steam feel. Alright. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss. Yuri returns to the table. Carefully places it in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you in?
I guess. Never tried it.
Yeah, I'd say it does. Tea is known to relax people, depending on what type of tea you get. I personally just like any type of tea, but that's just me. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know. I believe you. Calm down. I don't need you turning into Natsuki or anything.
Oh, what's wrong with Natsuki?
I'm taking dabs. And stabs. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. There you go. That's me right there. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Oh no. Oh no, do I tell the truth or do I lie?
Yes.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Zori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? President of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Or maybe the president of the school. Who knows? Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Fulfilling that dream. Yep, don't worry, there's much more to come. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised you aren't more... Sorry, that there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like... Wow, she admitted it.
Ooh.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees while I'm just standing here like, please help me. Such different girls, all interested in the same... Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of literature.
Hey.
So, what kinds of things do you like to read? Visual novels? Does that count? Considering how I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Ooh. Me too.
Okay. Utter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Like she wants to say something, but she keeps...
That's
Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, she looks disappointed. Well, that can change. I spoke without thinking. I'd smile. Oof. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh, let's see. To be honest, just the visualization of that is a little... My favorites are usually novels that build complex fantasy worlds. Let's just hope it's not isekai. Please. Please, no isekai. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since she walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of people. Hey Ted! Nice to see you around, and hello Active Energy. Nice to see you around as well. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually interest me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so take advantage of your own lack of imagination to complete you for a loop? I don't like those hmms. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I trying to
Me too. Me too.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, it's not wrong. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for as gentle as you. Guess you could say that. If a story makes me think, I really can't put it. The real horror is often very if only for a brief moment. I hate horror.
Oof.
Why's that? Well, I just... Right over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? Gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Excuse me. Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine, fine.
I guess.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute. Let's see. I am not cute.
Yes, she is.
Doki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Lights her eyes. Wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Trying that level of writing makes more confidence. First form of writing is writing. Must be willing to open up to your readers. You have writing experience too, Yuri? If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable with hers. Well, I can see that was the wrong wording, Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea. Why do I not like where this is? I'll go home and write a poem.
Yes, let's write poems.
Next time we meet, we'll all... Okay then. That way everyone is even. Yay, let's do it! Sorry, I don't think you're very good at reading the... Yes, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us.
I don't get a choice in this.
No, you don't.
Hold on, there's still one problem. No topic of me joining the bluntly come forth with time. That I would join this club. Though he may have convinced me to decision. Oh. How am I supposed to make it?
Pick the best girl, easy.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. I'm not.
Yikes.
Hey. Really did scare me. It's supposed to be a visual novel, right?
Yeah.
What are my choices?
You'll get them eventually.
I wanted them sooner. Like the I don't want to join choice. But apparently that doesn't exist. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end. Remember tonight's assignment. Poem to bring to. Looks over at me. I really impressed the class star mom.
Yes, you can.
I already feel the anxiety welling up. While the girls continue to. Hey, since we're already. That as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between Ori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these. Alright. Need to make the most of circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. But I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Like, what do you think your favorite club member will like? Something good.
Oh, the best part of the game.
Alright. Try this.
Like, it's how it's all these cheerful things, and then you just have suicide over here.
Well, you know who that was before.
Oh, there's also hopeless and broken. I'll go with calm.
So you pick Sayuri.
What? I'm
So,
trying to
like,
think of what Yuri would like.
Yuri? Well, she likes the depressing stuff, so go for like fear or wrath.
Faster. Funny. Okay. Tragedy. Oof. Hey, it's horror. Misfortune. Massacre. Unstable. Buster.
Animation.
I'm thinking Doki Doki is Natsuki.
Yeah.
Society? There we go. Hello. Oh. Agonizing. Capable. Alright. Let's see what we got. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I'm more than not accustomed. Oh, come on, he deserves... Sorry, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here. Don't take us seriously, then you won't. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps...
Nice.
Finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Mon. Manga is literature. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning. Acting. And you Okay then. Is that so? You are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Come, you and Blank can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori is oblivious to the weird... Oh, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori! Eh? Me? Not really. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Hello. Sorry. Alze? I might be saying that wrong. Alze? Probably saying that wrong. It makes it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue. Hey, don't worry about it. First place. Any nice gesture from you is a it'll make me happy no matter what. That's so. Yeah, I would make a big deal if you... Alright. Sire, I will play things that are more lewd later. I'm playing Doki Doki. Deal.
Nice.
Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... This girl accidentally beams so moe. They just need to change the word cute.
Yeah.
Picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery discussion in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like... Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading.
Distract her, you won't.
Sorry, just replying to Saya in the Discord server. For anyone wondering, feel free to join. Oh, did that not... Oh, I... There we go. Looks like the same book she lent to me. First few pages. I think you just got caught. I think she noticed me looking at her. I glance at me and our eyes meet for a split. That only makes her hide her face deeper. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Better this sensing I... Oh. Fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed. I'm just rereading a bit. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I see. I get the feeling... Do I need to say it? Nah. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you down. Very engaging and relatable. That's so. What's it about anyway? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is called Portrait of Makarov?
I don't remember.
Kov? Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school. One lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who is an experiment. While her life is in danger, she desperately chooses trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her, and her life starts to fall. Didn't she say this was relatable? I'm sorry, but... Okay then. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri makes it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. So shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, they have their own goals. Protagonists, they're added morals in a... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay. So I'm sorry if I ended up... Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I already have to deal with Sayori. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? A moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Fine if I sit here, right? Ah, yeah. I'm a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. Something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. You don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner. realize that she's not actually looking at her. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk up and then hold my book more between the two. Ah, I suppose so. Wow, I'm already getting close.
Waifu, here I come.
Very timidly closes her copy. Once we learn a little bit, once each of us lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Yeah. Mary takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side. That way I turn a page and you after the other side. Holding it like this will huddle. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth. Ready? Yeah. On the page. Ah, sorry. I got a little distracted for a second there. I glance over at Yuri's face and my eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep... Ah, that's okay. I'm not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if you... longer. Probably the least I can do. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost... Ooh la la. My thumb gently letting go of the page, laying it further over to her side as she catches it. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something. Not like I can... Mannerisms. They remain silent for a moment. But that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. I really didn't know you were... I guess I more meant that it's kinda... cute? Ah. Saying all of a sudden. Hey everyone! Wow, Monica, way to ruin the moment. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, barred from finishing. Spared. I don't know. Barred, spared. Is that alright, Yuri? You look... I haven't been looking for it. Not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading. Or would you prefer I read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be fun to read with you after it picks up. Oh, that's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah! My relaxation ends. Oh my. Okay then. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I don't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Can't wait! Harry and Monica enthusiastically pull out. Harry's on a wrinkled sheet of loose spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Yuri or Monica? I'll let one of you two pick.
Monica.
I got one saying Yuri and one saying Monica.
Oh boy.
I need a tiebreaker.
It's easy, pick Natsuki.
No. I'm gonna try Monica. Start with Monica. Say she seemed eager. I want her to know I'm. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new in it, have any suggestions? I'm always listening. I'll keep that in mind. Much better off going with the flow. Anyway. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we all... Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Job. I was going... Guess I underestimated you. Easiest for me to keep it. It really is easy. That way, it always. Sorry, that's not very fair. Guess it worked anyway. I know that Yuri likes this kind full of imagery and unlike Sayori, who simple and direct with happiness and sad. Yuri likes it when we derive their own meaning. both allowing people to. Here's a practice which you do your own thing. Fun by trying new. It'd take a while before I start. I'd love to see you try new. Try to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little, but I'll always help you find what everyone else wants you. Not like you have to worry about passing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not ready. I'm pretty confident for someone very good. Well, that's cause I have to. Let's read it then. All in one.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle. Noisy neighbor and angry. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Can't see. Real blind like a film left. It's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was stretching forever into everything. Full of infinite choices, I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. The other side was looking in. Huh. So what do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you call it. I am not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting timing between words. Cap. Put a cap in it. Formed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Don't worry about it, Cap. You can always look over the live stream later.
Nice.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you put your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Good advice.
Oh, I get to show it to more people?
Yep. You have to show it to everyone.
Do I?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll show it to.
I'm gonna take you for a spin here and say sorry. This is a good poem. You it's your first time? Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in this? Yeah, I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it soon. Oh. Well, I'm really happy that you... Reminds me of how you're really up now. Not to mention the fact I'm... Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, like I said before, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this, that's something that's only really good people do. Thanks. If Sayori sees the full... Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. Be bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my forehead to help me out of sleepy from my eye. You ask me to come out and play? Are you trust a ray? Look above, the sky is blue. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want... It rhymed up until the I want breakfast.
Yeah.
Food is on her mind. Guess continue.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Make me feel a little better about myself. What do you mean? I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, so how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. Bad to skip breakfast. All cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. So I guess I'll look forward to it.
Man, it really is making me pick everyone. Oh my. Okay, who's next?
Oh man, pick Natsuki.
Leave Yuri for last.
Yeah, yeah.
Not gonna take this club seriously.
Go home. Wow, I haven't even shown her the poem and she already wants me to go home.
Exactly.
Oof. Yelly. Alright.
Yep.
Simon, I don't agree with you. This is not best girl.
That's best girl.
Oh.
You just have to open up.
How can I open up when she asked me to go home before me?
My point exactly.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
You can always join my... Alright. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe? Actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. I'll start somewhere, right? Feel proud of the first poem you... She's mad. Painful to think about. Fine.
That was a beautiful noise.
Sorry. We'll get better anyway. I'd tell you to improve. Fair enough. Or to each their own, I guess. Anyways, crickets can leap, horses run, eagles can fly, people can try. About it.
Oh my. Okay then. Sorry, I'm trying to think of... The end of it that sounded like a poem. The rest of it just sounded like facts. Okay then.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated. People don't even take my writing. Isn't the point of poems for people to... Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read. Like in this poem. Everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the... I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps people out in the feeling... feeling the last... Did? I guess more went into it. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Is it just me, or does Natsuki remind you of Tiger?
Yes, exactly. That's why.
Tiger was a better waifu than
Okay.
I, but it's true. Especially towards the end. Tiger was actually a
You'll find why Natsuki's best at the end though.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away.
Yeah, the one I hope to be wife.
Sorry. Of course, then again, Monika's a good second up. And then I guess... No, not gonna say it. Alright. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth. Her whole face.
Nice.
Yuri didn't on Yuri. I guess you're right. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of rain experience do you? Your use of imagery and metaphors and a lot of poetry, but really? I have? Simon? I have? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Not? I don't think she believes me. Well, I know that. I just meant, often able to find an excuse. Okay. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to just that there are specific rain habits that are having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writing is to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, as if stammering is completely sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you have to be blamed for. There are so many different skills. Simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. Putting them together is probably the most challenging. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning, by example and trying new things. Natsuki can be a little biased how? Oh, never mind. Talking about people like that. Sorry. As into herself or to me, or... You mind if I read your poem now? I'd love to share my thought. Supposed to be a literature club. No ghost under the light. Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Must be this one, the last remaining have withstood the last yet to be replaced. Thickening blue. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light tickles. Light flickers. I flicker back. Huh. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Not terrible, it's just not easy for me. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. A long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh?
Eh? Nani? I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Not too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Glad you like it. Hello, Jason. Nice to see you around. Check out the Discord. Since we do have one. Currently hoping to work my way upwards. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Joy?
Ooh.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and they usually do more than tell a simple story or picture. Bob Ross would be disappointed.
Ooh.
In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. A lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Impressive. Nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Dude. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. So, yeah, of course. You know. Very nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Me too. Exactly what I'm thinking right now. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Welcome back, Cap. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to those. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting. My eyes land on Yuri and that's... in tandem, I watch each of their expressions.
Mhm.
Doki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oof. Oof. Don't make my waifu sad. This language. Eh? Something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. This is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Wouldn't that be cute? That? I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah? I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Asked someone who actually liked it. Did, by the way. Salute Neko too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless there's something particularly inspiring. I haven't yet. And I'll leave Neko like my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Can we not get me involved? Please? Please? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to remember Yuri. Eh? Not what I... You're jealous that the Lord Neko appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Is that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly... Is everyone okay? Oh, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Echo started showing up.
Oof.
Oof. Major oof. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... doesn't involve you. Oh my. Don't like fighting, guys. Sorry. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Allude Neko. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. It happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no meaning? Should jump out at the reader, not... Help me explain that to her, Dalina. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Dalina? What? Simon? Answer that.
Well, you know, you're in a literature club now.
Wow, enlightening. Okay. Like I know anything about writing. But I agree with what... Of course that's gonna be... I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason Sayori's on the list?
No.
So if I wanted to just get out of this, I could pick Sayori.
You could do whatever. It's all up to you.
Okay, no problem. This is unfair to others. Yeah, unless Sayori wants stuck up joke, she's never. It's your first place. It's exactly why. Like drama in real life, just more headache inducing.
Yeah.
Stop! Doki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. Everyone to get along and be happy. I love them because of their poems. They're amazing because they give you also. Big and beautiful. Sorry. He rushes off. Going at nothing. Why Sayori is vice president. Nods in return. Honest, I might. I'm not very good with. I can't even bring myself to energy. President, that. Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything. Guess that means Sayori. Might be an airhead. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
Does make a good pro. Everyone, it's just about time for us to. Alright, well, mostly. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same. did learn a little more about the any luck. That means I get better job at impressing who I want to impress. I nod to myself with the sure, let's go. It's been a while since it. No. Really the first time I've seen them.
I wonder why.
They're both wonderful people. No, I don't hate them. Well, it's nice to get to spend time. I think seeing along with everyone else, everyone really, that's every day is gonna be. Looks like Sarah still hasn't caught on. I have to see what the. I pat Sarah on the shoulder. Said that more to myself. Oh. Since we're gathering up around 2 hours, I'm probably safe.
This is getting real long.
But
Really long.
with that there, yes. Thanks everyone for watching about 2 hours. In the stream section. Nice seeing you all.
Later.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around